Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning to the grind, where we understand that nothing works but the work. That's what we don't have to do it today. We get to do it today. He woke us up for another amazing opportunity to put the best foot forward toward what we want in our life. My name is KeJohnna Owens, and you are on the Grindology101 virtual podcast, where we are dedicated and committed to getting up and getting it and getting up and winning and putting our best foot forward towards what we want. Today, I have an amazing guest on. I keep getting them on here, man. It's amazing. Those grindologists around the world, they're up in the morning. It's 6 in the morning on the West Coast, but it's 9 in the morning on the East Coast. They're well into the day. So if you have a competitive spirit, you're up too. That means you're a grindologist. Today, I have Mr. John L. Mack, Dr. John L. Mack of Get Published Successfully. He's helped me publish my book, get me one of the bestseller on Amazon for a weekend, and mentoring, coaching, and success coaching. That was amazing right there. He's done an amazing work with helping people put their passions to paper and their paper to a product. And he's going to tell you about building a brand building book. But before we get into it, I'll let him, in his own words, tell you a little bit about who he is, what he does, and why you need to connect with Get Published Successfully, and how important it is to put your book in motion. In his own words, Mr. John L. Mack.
Empowered greetings. I'm John L. Mack. I'm the CEO and founder of GPS, Get Published Successfully. Hey, we're so excited and delighted to be able to announce our brand new masterclass entitled Authors Acceleration. Now, the Authors Acceleration Masterclass was created and developed with you in mind, because most of our authors are coming back and saying, okay, you guys helped us to get published successfully, and we appreciate it. You even help us to get bestseller status, and we love it, but we want to get paid. We want to start earning an income as a published author. So in order to turn your published book into a profitable business, we've created the Authors Acceleration Program. And with Authors Acceleration, we want you to accelerate so that you can dominate and be able to see compensation on a regular basis. So look, all you have to do is free. There's no cost. We just wanted to make sure that you took advantage of this vital information so that you can leverage and click into the 7 avenues of revenue that's available for best-selling authors and published authors. So just click the link below. There's a link below. Click that link, and we'll make sure that you get in this free class. And I promise you, once you do this, you'll thank yourself and you'll thank us, because we have put together a major master class at no cost that's going to give you content, value, and it's going to validate you so that you'll be able to get paid successfully. Hey, we'll see you at the top. You know why? Because Dr. Ed says the bottom's entirely too crowded.
Man, we got him right there at the forefront. Dr. John L. Mack, Get Published Successfully. You're putting people's books in position to not only win, earn income, but change the world, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and good morning to you, certified grindologist.
Well, great morning, great morning. Grindology is an experience. And guys, if you're not tuning into the Grindology 101 show every morning, you're getting tips, you're getting techniques, you're getting information for your transformation and elevation. And KeJohnna Owens is a young man that I've known over the last decade. And during that time, we've done several projects together. I've helped him to be able to launch several books. And his last book, the most recent book, 7 Keys to Success, KeJohnna, notice the correlation there. This young man is someone that you need to have in your trajectory. You need to have in your focus and in your vision. Because if you're trying to bring your vision into reality, this is the type of individual that you need to have in your wheelhouse so that you can move forward and get exactly what you want. He didn't want me. He doesn't like to get all that. He says, I'm the behind the scenes guy.
I was gonna tell you, man, keep on going. Keep telling us some more good stuff, man. Hey, it's amazing to have you on. And absolutely, you help me get, just see what the walks and the steps of life that I've had, the passion that I've had, and help me to put it in a context that would make sense to people that would apply, 7 keys to success, practical principles for personal achievement. You've been doing that with a number of people, authors and people that didn't even think they could write anything worth somebody wanting to read. But you teach that. Why did you get into this industry of helping people put their work to print?
Well, as a coach, the most prolific problem that individuals face is not that they can't do it. Marianne Williamson said that she said our greatest fear is not that we can't, but is that we can achieve and succeed beyond our wildest imagination. So when we're at the point where we find ourselves with information, I look at the 3 C's that all of us have: expertise that we've gained over time, experience that we've also gained over time, and the education that we've applied ourselves to. Those 3 areas allow you to be able to step out and to share that and to monetize that, so that you can not only bless someone else with all of your experience, expertise, and education, but also be able to translate that into a sustainable income. Now, when I first started in this publishing business, I'm just going to take a moment to share this. I want you to see this. This is trash, but this was my first book. You look at the cover, it is horrible. You look at the interior, it's even worse. See how far it starts down? All of that did not matter, because when this came in the mail, I was a published author. But I made it a focus that I would get to the point where I would be able to bring out high quality books. Never wanted to be a publishing consultant, never wanted to be a publishing coach, just wanted to write my own books and just put myself out with a brand building book that will allow me to be able to monetize my experience, expertise, and education. But then people started asking me, and KeJohnna was one of them, hey, help me to get to this point, help me to leverage my information. And as a result of doing that, I now find myself, I've helped over 300 authors to not only get published successfully, but to have best-selling books. And I've just continued to learn the craft. It's a continual education experience where I want to continue to get better and better, or as I say, gooder and gooder.
Gooder and gooder. You are a word master wordsmith. It taught me a lot. And because it's not just about the book, just like you said, in the book where you coached me through, the first S in success was start now. And that's exactly what you did. A lot of people you need so much in place in order to just get started. They need so much in place and mentally in order to take the first step. What do you suggest for a person that's really interested in speaking, putting their work to paper, just getting started? What's your suggestion on that, sir?
Well, the first challenge is clarity. You have to be clear on what you want. You have to know why you want to do what you want to do. And there has to be a methodology. There has to be an end point. Stephen Covey said you have to start with the end in mind. So you start with at the end so that you can get to the beginning. I published a book several years ago called Finish So You Can Start, because most people start so many projects, but they don't finish them. They just start one and go to another, the shiny object syndrome, as it were. But when you have clarity, then you can approach this whole process with a clear intent in mind. So the first part of what I have to do with every author that I work with is deal with that mindset issue, that you are good enough, that your information is valuable, and that it's validated, and that seeking external validation from other people is not the key. But that self-validation, knowing that you have within yourself everything necessary for you to be able to share it with people. And if you share it, just believing that there's somebody out there that needs to hear it. Now, my mantra is this: everybody has a book in them that somebody wants and needs to read. Anybody can read can publish a book with today's technology, but nobody, and I mean nobody, can read a book that's never been published. So that's what we do, GPS. We're your guide to publishing success. GPS, what does it mean? Get published successfully.
Get published successfully. Everyone has a book in them that someone wants to read. On that note right there, we'll take a break. We'll come back and let you let some of that information, what they say, saute a little bit.
I'll tell you a little
bit. Then we'll come back, and I really want you, excuse me, some of the projects that you have coming up. You know, I know you got some major workshops. You got your accelerated writers course, and better than me to explain it, I'm encouraged. Thank you, sir. Some of that, we got Avion water, all kinds of stuff in the green room. Have a little bit of that. We'll see you in a second on the other side. All right, sir?
I'm going to take my coffee because that's what the grind is all about.
Trust, my man right there. Mr. John L. Mack, man, in his own words, amazing to have you on. Those of you out there, this is a treat. It's a lot of times you got to please excuse some of the pixelation there in the video. Get the content for what it is, please. Technical difficulties come around all the time. We just keep going. Mr. John L. Mack, we'll have him back on. Get a pen and paper out so you can find out how to connect with him. You know, the power of putting your brand building book, making you one of the most credible in your industry. That's the deal about the brand building book. But let's talk about some of these partners of success that we have here with Success Express, and how motivation is fleeting, because you got to attach your motivation to inspiration. You got to be inspired. That's what wakes me up every day. That's what gets me going every day. What gets you going may be something different. But what is it about you that says, you know what? I could do it. You know what? Not only can I do it, I gotta do it. Check this out.
Most people don't reach their dream, not because of failure. Most people don't live their dream because they give up. You see, it's not the failure that stops us, but that most stop at their first failure. Those who succeed don't stop at one failure. They don't stop at 10 failures. They don't stop at 100, 1,000, or a million. They say, this is my goal, and I will do whatever it takes to achieve it. I will learn the lessons from any failures. I will learn faster. I will work harder. I will work smarter. And I will not quit until my dream is a reality. That's the difference between success and failure. Failure makes winners stronger. Failure makes winners hungrier. But it makes most give up. It makes most feel worthless. Winners don't enjoy failure, but they would never let failure stop them. Next time you encounter failure, you got to remember every great thing on this planet is here because the Creator learned what did work, but learned more from what did not work. When we are kids, we don't stop at failure. When we first learn to ride a bike, it's failure after failure. We get knocked down time after time, but we get up and push forward until we achieve our goal of riding the bike. But then we get old, and most of us get weak. We are too soft to get back on the bike. We come up with excuses. It must not be for me. No, you just soft. No, you just lazy. Tell yourself the truth. Get back on the bike. Learn why you failed, and make sure you don't fall again. Make sure you are stronger for having the lesson.
Failure is not the end of your story. It is the start of your comeback story. If failure was the end of your story, there would be no greats. Greats like Jordan, greats like Einstein, like Edison, like Oprah Winfrey. If these people stopped at failure, the world would not be filled with their greatness as it is today. Failure is nothing but a lesson to the winner. Failure is nothing but motivation to the winner. Failure is fuel. No one likes to fail, but the difference between those that win and those that lose in life is the winner decides a better meaning for their failure. They decide never again. They declare, I will be better next time. Don't let failure stop you. Let it grow you. Let it develop you. Failure is not the end. It's just the start. The start of your comeback story. The only way you can call it a failure is if you quit. If you keep going, it's only a hurdle. One you will overcome.
The only way you can fail is if you quit. Never quit. Keep pushing. You will get there in the end.
Failure doesn't exist in the mind of a champion. All it does is push them to a higher level. Are you a champion? Will you accept failure or keep going?
Learn the lessons, apply the lessons, come out stronger than before, and keep going.
Some people fear failure so much they never try. They never even start.
Some people give up right when they're about to succeed. They were so close, but they threw in the towel. Don't let that be you.
Thomas Edison didn't fail. He found 10,000 ways that did not work. Guess what? He only needed one way that did work. Einstein said, failure is success in progress. Failure is just one more way not to do something.
Keep going and you will succeed. Keep going and you will succeed.
Failure is not the end of your story. It is the start of your comeback story.
If you use failure as fuel, you can't really fail. If you use it as motivation, you cannot be defeated in the long term. If you use it to drive you, use it to make you, it can never break you. If you never accept defeat, you can never fail. Refuse to be defeated. Refuse to be defeated. Learn the lesson. Find a new path and a different way to your goal. There's always a way.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Welcome. I want to welcome you to be a part of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. We have 12 chapters from the desert to the sea. There's a chamber near you someplace so you to be able to do business and fellowship and be able to find the contacts that you need. We help turn contacts into contracts. One of the things that we do, we give you access to capital. So if you're looking at participating in a business, come to one of our mixers at the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, where we network from the desert to the sea, from Barstow to Temecula, from Palm Springs to LA. Always an opportunity to network. If you need some information about the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce or one of our fantastic events such as our Celebrity Golf Tournament, our film festival coming up, give us a call or check us out online. Our website is blackchamberofcommerce.org, or you can give us a call at 888-466-7408. That's the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. And my name is Rich Wallace, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Man, we are back up to bat. I got Mr. John Mack on the line right here, and you just saw that PB4, your latest project, how powerful that is. Please explain it and break that down to them, and I'm going to put that information on the screen as you do, sir.
Well, great. Hey, this PB4X is a program where you can 4x your business, your dreams, your goals. See, when you 4x something, that means you're going to quadruple. You're going to go 4 times where you currently are now. And it begins with the book, but the online success formula is very simple. The PB in PB4 means this: a published book. That's the beginning. You need to have the published book in order to take advantage of the massive success that the online community offers. Then you need a published brand. You see, a published book, there's hundreds and thousands of people that have published books. Amazon releases thousands, hundreds of thousands of books every month. So just having a published book is not enough. My clients continue to come back to me and said, Dr. Mack, we have a published book. It's a bestseller now, but I'm not making any money. I'm a broke bestseller. That's not what you're looking for. So we want to create an ecosystem that allowed you, once you came into the ecosystem, that you would be able to take advantage of 7 avenues of revenue. We'll talk about that in just a bit. So the published book is the first piece of this whole puzzle. The second piece is a polished brand. If you get out there and your social media experience, and when they go to your social media or onto the internet to look you up, if it's raggedy or if it's incomplete, if it doesn't have that polish, your color selection, your font selection, all of everything that you publish and that you post is intentional. Otherwise, then your brand is going to be lopsided. Your brand is going to be out of focus, and it'll be all over the place. So we want to be able to polish that brand so that it's effective. Then you need a proven blueprint. You need systems. You need automation. You need tools so that when people on board with you, that it's a seamless experience, that they're able to come on and that they're able to take advantage of the book, the look, and the hook, that they're able to come in and they can book you. They can see how they can get more contact and connection with you, and all of that translates into a profitable business. Now, many people are saying right now, well, a book is a business card or a brochure. And if you go with that mindset, then you're going to continue to be a broke bestseller. So your book is actually a business. And from that, we want to create curriculum. We want to create coaching, consulting, keynote speaking. We want to master classes, curriculums. All of this is within your ecosystem, and it allows those 7 avenues of revenue. They always talk about multiple streams of income. That book creates the multiple stream. That book positions you as not only a subject matter expert, but as the go-to guy on that platform and in that arena. So that's what the PB4 formula is. And when it dropped into my spirit, I said, that's what people are looking for. They want to take that published book, make sure that they have a polished brand, and then they're looking for, what's the proven blueprint? What do I need to do? What systems do I need to put in place to assure that I have a profitable business? So PB4X is taking the puzzle out of profit. And let me say this one other thing. There's a big move about 10X. Well, the average individual doesn't believe that they can do a book, doesn't believe that they can 10X their income and their lifestyle. So if you 4X it, if you just quadruple it, then it becomes something that's achievable, that's reachable. So we want to put everything within a reachable format, but at the same time, it must be big enough that it causes you to stretch, that it causes you to rely on something beyond your own self. If your dream doesn't scare the bejesus out of you, then there's something it's not even a dream. It's just a wish. And if you wish in one hand and you spit in the other one, which one do you think is going to get full the fastest? Okay, so we want to position you so that you can begin to win on the online platform.
PB4 times. I got to get that. Now that's smart.
And no, let me just say this. Let me put in a shameless plug. On my birthday, which is next month, January the 14th, you'll be able to get the copy of that new book, PB4X. And we're talking about 4Xing your life, so that coming into 2022, if you follow the PB4 system, that you'll be able to 4X, that you'll be able to leave, get out of the corporate structure, and that you'll be able to position yourself so that you can begin to 4X in your life, that you'll be able to quadruple, and that you'll be able to expand your brand and get to the point where you'll be able to get more revenue. And that's what it's all about.
PB4X, man, that is amazing, Mr. Mack. Before we get out of here, I'm going to bring you back up and have you leave us with some parting words of wisdom from I've been able to experience it because I get some one-on-one coaching. You want that one-on-one coaching. You want to catch up with Dr. Mack. I'm going to give you some information. Catch up on this scroller right here. Hold on one second. In your own words, we're going to allow you to let the people know how they can get in touch, how impactful what you're doing is, and why they need to do it with you and why they need to do it right away. I appreciate you for being on. I appreciate your professionalism, your diligence, your time. Mr. John L. Mack right there. As you see, you could scan that QR code, go right to the website there, acceleratedselfassistedpublishing.com. Get involved, get your book, get your brand, get yourself in alignment with the success that you're looking for in your business and your life. And why not tell your story in his own words, Mr. John L. Mack?
Today, aspiring authors. This is Dr. John L. Mack. I want to come back and just share with you some information for your transformation, elevation, and compensation. Listen, all of us, everybody has a book in them that somebody wants and needs to read. And with today's technology, anybody can write and publish a book, but nobody can write or read a book that's never been published. Now, I want to talk to you today about the imposter syndrome. Many people that want to write that book, that need to write that book, that aspire to write that book, never write it because something shows up in them that's called the imposter syndrome. And this is the mindset that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy enough, that you don't have anything of value or significance or importance to say. And if you do, nobody's going to read it anyway. That's the imposter. And that's a mindset. This imposter shows up and says that you shouldn't and that you can't write that brand building book. I'm here to tell you that there are three types of people in life. There's the poser who acts as if he does. There's the imposter who believes that he doesn't. And then there's that imperfect person that does it anyway. You can do it anyway. If you show up with massive imperfect action, the end result is going to be a better future than you could have possibly imagined. So today, in that imposter syndrome, stop that poser syndrome and work as the imperfect person that you are to create a better version of your future. Have an awesome day. And remember, you can do it.
It's been a pleasure to have you on, my man. It's been a pleasure to have you on. In your own words, please impact the listeners.
Well, first off, I want to share that on January the 3rd, on Monday, and every Monday thereafter, I'm going to be KeJohnna is going to be engineering my new show, Back on Track with Dr. Mack, where we show you how to get back on track and begin to PB4X your own life. So that's one of the things we're so excited about. We want you to go to the acceleratedselfassistedpublishing.com, look at our website, see exactly what we do, and we can help you to build a brand building book as well. I just want to say this. In life, we wake up, and every one of us, the Bible says that we have 70. That's the number of years that we should expect. And by reason of strength, 70, 70, and by reason of strength, 70. Well, that translates to roughly 30,000 days. And in those 30,000 days, we take one day a year, so about 80 of those 30,000 days, and we take those and we put out this New Year's resolution that we abandoned after a couple of weeks. Well, I'm telling you today that today is your day one to rewrite the script, to rewrite the vision of the version of the future that you want to achieve. And if you do it today, remember, failure is the catalyst winners use to win. So if we go, I did a book about Dr. Caldwell several years ago, and it's called Mentored by Failure. Sometimes failure is the mentor that you use to be able to understand how to get to the future that you desire. I'm Dr. John L. Mack, at the bottom, scrolling, you can do a no obligation publication consultation with me by going to calendly.com/askjmack2. And we'll work with you. My team is poised and ready to help you create a brand building book. And number one, get published successfully, but more importantly, get paid successfully. And this platform that we're using here that KeJohnna has provided, I mean, as an engineer, this young man is awesome. We're going to take your book and promote it to the masses so that you can have that massive imperfect action, so that the end result, using the PB4X formula, you'll be able to not only get published successfully, but get paid successfully. This again, I'm Dr. John L. Mack. The L stands for legacy. And legacy means what? Letting excellence guide and control you. Let excellence guide and control you today.
And my man right there, man. That makes good, excellent sense to me. It's been an honor to have you on, sir. Thank you for the impartation there, the words of encouragement. Listen, schedule your no obligation appointment with Dr. Mack. Get you some one-on-one, get you some of that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and get your book published, branded, and out there. PB4X, my man. Glad to have you on, and I'm excited about what we're going to be doing in 2022. Thank you, sir. A pleasure. Privilege, pleasure, and Les Brown says it best. I can't do it like he does. He says, a plum pleasing pleasure to have you on, man. All right. My man, Dr. John L. Mack. We see you on the other side, sir. Absolutely. Man, guess what, man? Having this amazing platform is introduced me to people around the world, amazing people that are making a difference in other people's lives. And if you are out there doing your work, if you want to make a difference in other people's lives, you need a platform to help them understand what you do, who you are, and how you do it. We want to help you do that. And I'm going to tell you, all you got to do is check out this right here. I'm not one big for all you have to do is, but this is simple. Check it out.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.